Good morning everyone, welcome to a day in the life of someone who's trying to make it. So a few days ago I saw this clip from a Joe Rogan podcast where he was talking about how you can best achieve success. And one of the things he mentioned is that you should pretend that there's a camera crew filming your everyday.
Pretend there's a documentary crew filming your success story. What would you do?
So I figured, why pretend when I can literally just turn on my camera and film my everyday? Now, I'm no 20-something-year-old multimillionaire. I'm just a 24-year-old dude who is trying to make it. But I think that makes it all the more relatable to the majority of you guys. So I typically start my days at around 8 AM as I'm really not a great morning person, but I think 8 AM is still very reasonable. Now in all honesty, most of my days really aren't all that eventful. I don't have any big projects going on, nor do I have big numbers to show, nor am I buying a very expensive watch today. It's mainly just a grind, but I feel like that's what this part of my journey is mostly about. Getting up, getting to work, trying my best to make things work, and then doing it the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It's just a huge cycle of showing up every day over and over again. But today I do actually have some very nice things to do. Now, did I pick today just because today is a little more exciting than my typical day?
I most certainly did!
I'm actually moving my office today. Same house still, but I'm moving to a different and definitely more spacey room. But before moving everything over, I do actually want to get some stuff done first. So I'm gonna finish this coffee outside, get some fresh air in me, and then get to work. So I sat down at my regular place, working on some new projects. Now early in the morning I'm typically not the most creative, so I usually do some of the grunt work early on, just get that out of the way. Today I checked the stats of some ads that I'm currently running, seeing how they perform and making notes on what I can improve. And if you don't know what ads I'm talking about, then you're not alone. This is for a project I've been working on for a few weeks now that should have its own video out in the near future. So these ads, they performed horribly. Honestly, they did terrible. So I'm gonna study them, see what I did wrong, and then draft up a new and hopefully improved plan. Anyway, it's about half an hour later and I just finished my coffee, and if there's one thing I do a lot throughout the day, it's drinking coffee. You'll probably see that all throughout this video, but halfway throughout the day I do actually switch to decaf. Andrew Huberman would be proud. Got my coffee, so let's go to work for a few more hours.
Now it's time to go back in the studio.
So it's now about 12 AM and that's typically the time I make myself some breakfast, as well as another cup of coffee of course. Aside from business stuff, I'm currently also trying to really get into the best shape of my life, so I'm focusing a lot on calories and working out. For breakfast I typically eat a couple of eggs, scramble them, add some veggies to fill me up a little bit more, and that's a high protein, low calorie breakfast, which is perfect for me. So lately I've been focusing a lot on YouTube. I've been putting a lot more effort into my videos and I seem to be getting a lot of positive responses. But despite all the positive responses, I do seem to be losing subscribers at the moment, which is a little bit weird to me. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you want to see? I mean, after all, these videos are primarily for you guys. So what do you guys want to see? I do already have a few cool video ideas in mind and even a series I would like to try. But what do you guys want to see? More blogging stuff, e-commerce stuff, just making money in general? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm finishing off my breakfast and after that, it's time to move the office. Alright, I think that'll have to do for now. I don't ever really go for a specific look or anything, just functional with a little decoration here and there. But now that that's all done, it's time for my favorite part of the day, which is going to the gym. So lately I've been really picking up going to the gym again. About 5 years ago I used to train pretty much every day and I was really proud of the results. Then I kind of let myself go for a few years, as you can see from these pictures. And even though I tried picking it up again, I never really succeeded. However, the last couple of months I've picked up training again and I'm currently at a point where I'm super proud of my progress. Anyway, while working out I got an email saying that a package of mine has arrived, so let's take a look when I get back. Okay, so I do actually have an idea of what this here is, and if it is what I think it is, I sadly cannot show you guys the actual product. Yeah, okay, it is as I thought. This is something for a project I'm currently working on, so I sadly cannot show you guys. I was hoping to do a very cool unboxing, but this will have to wait for maybe another video. But it's time to do some more work. I'm currently working on something related to e-commerce and I need to figure out how to run ads. One of the places I wanted to run ads was Instagram, but can I just say, how is Meta still a company? Like, is it their sole mission to make advertising there as complicated as it could possibly be? I created my business account there yesterday and quite literally in the first day, my account was banned a total of 4 times. Like, what? Never stating any reason either, just a ban.
Everybody experiences hiccups from time to time.
Also, they won't qualify my account because my name isn't correct. Like, what? Actually, I take that back. Facebook probably knows a whole lot more about me than I know about myself. Oh well, I really need to figure all of this out because for whatever reason, TikTok doesn't allow me to advertise to the United States. Another completely fun and logical thing to do. Anyway, let's see if I can make some sense of all of this and I'll check right in around dinner time. So today I mostly worked on getting that ad situation fixed, creating some new ads and doing some maintenance work. Sadly, I still haven't figured out the ad situation. Honestly, I have no idea why Mr. Zuck is making things so unnecessarily complicated. But I guess someday I will. Hopefully. Honestly, who knows with that guy. I did actually find a fix for the TikTok America ad situation. Very convoluted, but it will have to do for now. Anyway, I can definitely use a little break right now, so let's prepare some dinner. Once again, I'm going for a high protein, low calorie meal. I actually really enjoy cooking, so I don't mind spending some time here. Today I went for a nice chicken dish with some veggies. But now we're on to the last part of the day. This is typically where I do some of the more creative work. I, for whatever reason, really become alive during the evening. So this is where I typically do some of the creative work. Now back in the day, this used to mean doing keyword research for the blogs. Nowadays it's mostly filled with script writing or with designing stuff for other projects, like with Midjourney or just designing things myself. What would you say if this particular part of the script is actually being written in the B-roll footage you're seeing right now? That's right, I'm actually finishing the last part of this video script right now. So last video I got this comment right here and I figured I might as well just take you guys on a quick tour around my script writing methods. Okay, small side quest, I just got a text saying that the homepage of one of my websites is very broken, so I'll have to take a quick detour and fix that. Okay, so apparently the homepage is looking very broken. I have no idea what's causing this. I'm hoping that a simple theme update will do the trick. Let's just try it out. Alright, that seems to have done it. So, getting back to scripting my videos. I typically always start off with a video idea. I mean, shocker, right? Who would have guessed? But this is really the most important part because not every video idea also constitutes an actual video. But after I've got my video idea, I start thinking of an intro, a title, a thumbnail, and then I start jotting down some bullet points. These bullet points are really the most important things I want to cover in the video. And after I've done all that, I start noting down some more important information per bullet point. This way I kind of have like 4 to 5 mini stories in and of itself. And then it's just a matter of kind of weaving these into each other. So after I've gotten all of the bullet points, any important information jotted down, I actually start crafting a story. Now this story will be adjusted many times, especially the intro in my experience will be rewritten like 4 to 5 times at minimum. But after a while I have a full and complete script. The next step is then to read through the script and look for parts that will be best done as a voiceover. If you watched any of my videos lately, you have noticed that some parts are just me talking, which is the voiceover part, and some footage behind just me doing my voiceover. There's no me live in a camera as I'm talking to you guys right now. So some parts serve best as a voiceover, so I look for those and I typically always try to go for like 25 to maybe 40% in voiceovers. Typically I'm on the lower end, but I wouldn't mind 40% if it fits, of course. And then the very last part is for me to find some jokes, memes, clips, little videos, whatever. Anything to make the video more interesting and more fun to watch, basically. And that is about it. After that, it is time to film as I'm doing right now. But that also brings us to the end of the day. This is where I typically sign off and relax for a little before going to bed and making ready to repeat the cycle tomorrow. I would like to think that this video serves as a reminder that life isn't always as flashy. I'm just here doing my thing, trying to make things work. Probably like 99% of you guys. Anyway, maybe if I repeat the cycle enough times, I too will be able to create a video titled "A Day in the Life of a 25-Year-Old Millionaire."